Hey guys, this is Our25 here today to bring you today's discussion video about two unknown kunoichi in the Naruto anime manga series, which are Sakura and Hinata. And these two have been, like, among fans, these two has been going back and forth. You know, we can't like more than the other, because if we like more than the other, then there's going to be people that's going to like more than the other one. So it's like a non-stop cycle. There's been forums about this. There's been, you know, one having more fan base than the other, one people bashing on the other. So it's just crazy. It's a non-stop cycle, and I don't really want to get in the middle of it, but I'm just gonna be a guy that's gonna get his own opinion. And depending on the outcome of this video, I might get bashed, I might get trolled, and I might get disliked. You know, disliked. So, but like I said again, at the end of the day, I'm just a young man in front of a camera, giving out his own opinion. So I don't really care if I get bashed and trolled and put a lot of dislikes in this video. So before I start this discussion, I'm going to say that I prefer Sakura over Hinata. My opinion. I prefer Sakura over Hinata. I'm entitled to my own opinion. So I might get bashed for that too. But anyway, now I'm trying to be fair as possible with these two characters. I know these two characters, I like both of them, but I still prefer one to the other. And I know they're good in their own right. So I'm just going to get out the pros and cons of these two characters. First, I'm going to start with Sakura Haruno. She's one of the main characters in the Naruto series. She's a member of Team 7. And pretty much she has Medical Ninja and everything else. So here comes and now we'll bring the pros for Sakura. Sakura has intelligence, incredible talent in chakra control and medical ninja, and monstrous strength after what she trained for Tsunade after 2.5 years. And she's able to figure out patterns within the enemy strategy. You know, able to figure out attack patterns and able to manipulate and use them to her advantage. So that's one thing. That's her pros. Her cons are pretty much rely on Sasuke, because the series was focused on Naruto and Sasuke. That's what the whole Naruto series is about. And her cons are pretty much her, you know, thinking only about Sasuke. You know, she thinks about Sasuke a lot. She was willing to betray the village for Sasuke. And let's see, she was able, what else bad? Oh yeah, and she wasn't very useful in battle in part 1. Keyword part 1. She wasn't very useful. So back then, how I thought about her character in part 1, I was just like, nah, I don't really care about her character. You know, she was just a girl that's gonna just talk. But she proved me wrong. You know, that was my first thought about her. My first impression. Now we're going to Hinata. Now, because Hinata has not appeared a lot in the series, she may not have as much flaws, but at the end of the day, she still has flaws as any other character. And pretty much, I think the reason why people bash on Sakura is because, you know, she's the main character and people expect too much from her. Which for me, I find that a bunch of Lodi. You know, I don't really agree with that. But Hinata's pros, all I see from Hinata is bravery and courage and self-willed. You know, when she fought Neji in the Chunin exams, in the preliminary rounds, she was able to keep going because of Naruto. You know, because of Naruto, you know, Naruto's there, she admires Naruto the most out of everybody, and she gets stronger because of him. That's pretty much her con. I can't see nothing else, except for maybe having her Byakugan and able to search for certain things. Now her cons. Now, this is my opinion. I see more cons from her than Sakura. Her cons are pretty much, you know, she only thinks about Naruto. Like, put Naruto above everybody else. One time she tries an effort to defeat an enemy, she fails. She's a big failure, I'm sorry. And I know Sakura has failed too, but at least she came close to defeating her enemies. But I think Hinata is a huge failure. I'm sorry to say that. I'm not trying to be like Neji, you know, because Neji was like that, you know, saying she was a failure and everything else. And yeah, that's it for Hinata. I mean, she has not shown a lot. Has not shown a lot in the series, and has not improved. No character development. That's another thing. No character development from Hinata, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for those Hinata fans, but you have to understand, Hinata has not gotten any character development in the series. I haven't seen her. Like, I've seen her got confidence, but that's it. And she got a new move, Twin Lion Fist, which is really nothing, you know, because if it doesn't work, then what's the point? So she lacks character development. She only cares about Naruto, puts Naruto above everybody else, and she pretty much fails a lot in her battles. And nothing decent or impressive in her performance in battle. So that's how I think about Hinata's cons. And the reason why I prefer Sakura is because even though she didn't defeat her enemies, she at least shown some decency feats in her battles or her performance in battle. Such as Sasori, she was able to figure out his puppet patterns, able to use that to her advantage. She was able to save she saved a lot of people. She saved Kankuro, saved Naruto after he went to the Fork Tail, you know, when they fought Orochimaru. Well, when he fought Orochimaru. What else? Oh yeah, she was able to fight the Zetsu. She was able to figure out, you know, the transformation technique behind the Zetsu. So yeah, Sakura has done, I'm sorry, she has done more than Hinata. So that's why I prefer her character over Hinata, because Sakura has shown at least some decent feats when she had her screen time. You know, with the climbing tree in part 1. In that one battle, she fought with Kaku. That's his name, Kaku. Yeah, Kaku, the guy, the sound ninja guy who had the wave arms. Not the wave arms, but the sound arms, able to create lots of air through his arms. Yeah, so she's done a lot, and I can't understand why people bash her. I mean, she's just like a normal character. She's like every character. So yeah, I think that's about it for this video. I mean, Hinata, for her to impress me, she needs to do something decent, and which that may come up in the upcoming chapter of Naruto manga 616, I believe. Yeah, so what else I like to talk about this video? I think, oh yeah, the usefulness. This is what people attack Sakura a lot at, because they think, you know, that she's useless, you know, she can't do anything, this and that. Alright, this is my thoughts on this. When it comes to being useful, Sakura is useful because she is shown that she's capable Kunoichi, that can surpass Tsunade, who is one of the legendary Sani. She killed a lot of people, and yes, even held Hinata. And yeah, her performance, her actions that she did with Sasori, she was the reason why Naruto and her was able to get closer to Sasuke. Because you remember, you know, after Lei Chiyo, well, I should say, no, I'm gonna say both of them. Both of them defeated Sasori, and Sasori gave her information about the bridge, you know, where possibly Sasuke is, and that's when they went down there and got closer. So her actions led to usefulness, and also, even in part 1, when she got to Gaara, you know, easily defeated her with his little sand arm, gigantic sand arm, in his partial Jinchuriki form. So Sakura has been very useful mentally and physically. So without her, Naruto would have this determination to defeat Gaara. You know, there's so many things that Sakura's done to prove herself as a decent kunoichi. Hinata, on the other hand, has not. She hasn't shown it. She hasn't shown it. I'm sorry, she hasn't shown it. She just lacks. She just lacks more panel time than Sakura. And I think that's what she lacks in her actions. And people like to say that she saved Naruto. Okay, I actually have to disagree with that. I don't think she saved Naruto because look at it this way. Let's say if Shikamaru was attacked by Pain, you know, he fought Pain. He had no Noctil Fox inside him or no beast, and he almost died. That I would consider a save because there's nothing to save him. There's nothing else inside him that to save him in. Hinata actually caused not a save, but an actual possibly second death because of what happened when Pain pretty much attacked Naruto. You know, when he went to the A-Tail, and then he was in very danger of dying, and Yamato rushed to the battle scene. He was trying to rush there and get there in time so Naruto wouldn't get to the Nine-Tail form. And he about to peel up the seal. He was this close. Naruto didn't know what to do. And then Minato I think Minato's the one that legitimately saved Naruto and actually the whole village, because if it was for him, then Naruto would have been dead. He'd been dead. And I don't think Hinata saved Naruto. I think Hinata caused more trouble for Naruto than anything else. So her actions almost led to Naruto's second possible death. So yeah, that's all I have to say about this video, guys. I prefer Sakura. I think Sakura, in my opinion, is a better character than Hinata. She's showcased more. She has done more. She's been way more useful. And that's it. That's all I have to say about this video. So y'all guys can rate, comment, and subscribe. And if I get the bashing or the trolling and the dislike, I don't really care, because it's just my opinion. And this is out of the W725, and I'll catch you guys later.